everyone, it's me again, and my problems are finally fixed. I'm no longer stiff! Hooray! Oh, and sorry, I don't want to waste any more time, but I really am excited for our next subject today. So, let's move on to voodoo. Now, before you click away, or think of anything negative, let me explain. Voodoo isn't as intense as you'd think, thanks to Hollywood, and it's a little more unique than other myths and mythology. Unlike other gods and other myths, where they go down to the mortals and tell them what to do, in voodoo, the gods go to the mortals and possess them, and tell them what to do. One last thing, they're not really known as gods. Kinda. They're really known as spirits, called Loa. And that's what we'll talk about. A specific group of Loa. A family of Loa, by the name of the Ghede family. They're the family of death and fertility. And, well, let's start off our list with Papa Ghede. He's an interesting Loa. He's one of the corpses of the first man who died. Short, dark, and has a tall hat. He doesn't like it when kids die, so he would protect them. His favorite choice of food is apples, and he uses cheap cigarettes. We do not promote smoking. He's a psychopomp and he collects souls in the crossroads. He can also read minds and hold knowledge of the living and dead. He also has a crass sense of humor. He's considered a good aspect of the Baron, but we'll get to him soon. Brave Ghede. In voodoo, he guards and watches the graveyard, and could be an aspect of Nibo, Ghede Babako, a brother of Papa Ghede, and who is only known as a psychopomp. I'll talk about psychopomps soon, but wait please. Ghede Nibo, another psychopomp, surprisingly, and a patron of unnatural causes of death. This makes sense since he's the first man to die by violence, aka murder. Who killed him, I'm not so sure, but in other words, he's a handsome and youthful man. Then he gets killed. By then, he was adopted to be a Loa by Baron Someday and Maman Brigitte. We'll get to them eventually. Sporting a black riding coat, he also inspires humans to mature ideas of all kinds. Ask your parents. He heals while carries a white rum and a staff. He's connected to Saint Gernard, this guy. He can relay messages to Loa and humans. He gives voice to the bodies who, quote, below the waters, and his horses even give voices to the unfound dead dudes. Next up is Baron Criminel, the first man to violently kill He's the enforcer of the family. He's a ruler of killers and murderers. When people need revenge on people who wronged them, they pray to Baron Criminel for help. And he also owns horses that smoke. Also, they'll chew on anything if they don't get anything to satisfy them. Now, let's move on to a goddess by the name of Mama Brigitte. She's a goddess of life and death. A lot of things, actually. She prefers rum with a mix of hot pepper. She's also married to the Baron. I'll talk about him soon, I promise. Also, this is gonna sound strange, but she's not from Africa, but from Ireland. Like her husband, she parties a lot. She guards gravestones. She also has beautiful green eyes and long, colorful hair. Now let's complete the list of the family with the head of the family, Baron Someday, scoring a classy suit and a top hat with a face-painted skull. He also wears a pair of glasses. One of the lenses is broken. Tall, handsome, and Loa of the dead, he can accept people into the underworld by digging their graves. But if there is no digging, the person can't die. He counters zombies by watching graves. He's known for his personality, which is wild and chill. He's very energetic for a Loa. He teaches humans that the rules of mortals don't apply to him. He's far above us. This makes sense, since he's the second greatest Loa. The first would be Bandai, who equals God. He also teaches humans that life is limited. Have fun. He can also cure any mortal worthwhile to him. He also can't die. He's a lover of rum, and he asks his worshippers to pretty much wear purple, red, or white, the colors of Baron. But he doesn't do anything for free, and he does expect payment. Give him some rum and cigarettes. I'm pretty sure he'll accept those. Oh my, are we done already? Sad. I really liked it, but I am aware that I possibly missed some voodoo gods that you guys probably know, like Joy Boy or Agwe. But I can't complete all of them. But comment down below. Tell me which mythology, which god to talk about, which story, and you might see them in the near future. I enjoy reading all of your comments, and I think all of them are great. And I think you guys are great too. Subscribe if you want to, I won't force you. And hit that notification bell. It'll tell you when my videos are up. I hope you enjoyed. Comment which story or god or myth you want to see next, and I might do them, and I'll be back for another day.